Welcome to the Social Smarty Scoop, your weekly roundup of all the social media marketing news you need to know for the week ending the 6th of October, 2024. Now, this week is a little bit different. I'm actually out traveling at the moment, and I don't have all of my podcasting equipment with me. So I have used the power of AI. I have used Notebook LM from Google to generate an AI-powered episode this week. I've used my notes, but their AI presenters. It's two presenters, and I think it's kind of wild. Now, it is very different to my usual style, and of course it's not me, but have a listen anyway. I think it's pretty interesting, and come and let me know what you think. You'll find me all over social media at socialsmarty.co. I would love to know your feedback. Let's dive on in.
Okay, so we're back again with another deep dive into the always entertaining world of social media.
And this week, entertaining might actually be an understatement.
Yeah, no kidding. The Social Smarty Scoop is overflowing with changes and updates.
It really is. It's like they saved it all up just to drop it all at once.
Well, great for us, because we've got tons to dig into today. Starting with the biggest news, Instagram's gone and made some pretty big moves.
They really have. A lot to unpack there.
For sure. I mean, first up, you've got this best practices feature.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I first saw this one, I was like, finally.
Right. It's like they're actually acknowledging that their algorithm is a mystery to, like, everyone.
I know. But seriously, though, giving creators personalized tips right in the app, telling them, hey, here's what works best for you, here's how often to post, it's brilliant, actually.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about it. How many times have you seen a creator say something like, oh, the algorithm hates me this week?
About 1 million.
Yeah.
So this is huge for them. And not just that, they're taking it a step further with these educational reels.
Yeah, and not just from, like, anyone. We're talking big name creators sharing their secrets.
Exactly. It's like a backstage pass to like what actually works on Instagram.
And hopefully it cuts down on all the guesswork, you know? No more throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Exactly. Although speaking of throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, this new carousel display they're testing.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about this one too. Like being able to see a sneak peek of the next slide, I get it. Maybe it keeps people engaged, but also kind of feels a little, I don't know.
Pushy, yeah. Like, let me look at this picture before you move me on to the next one. Yeah.
Right. We'll see how that plays out. Now, something I am excited about is the ability to sort your reels by most viewed.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be huge, especially for creators who are, like, really trying to build an audience.
It's all about that first impression, right? Now they can really put their best foot forward.
Totally. Okay, moving on from Instagram. I know, hard to believe there's more, but we've got to talk about Meta. Specifically, Meta asking creators to let them use their content for ads.
And not just any content, we're talking tagged content, even brand mentions. So basically anything you post could end up in an ad.
And yeah, that's where things get a little, shall we say, interesting.
Interesting might be an understatement. On one hand, it's more exposure for creators, but on the other hand,
it's basically giving companies free rein to use your content however they want.
Exactly. And where does that leave creators? What about usage rights? What about getting paid?
Huge questions, and ones that I don't think have easy answers.
Yeah.
Definitely something to watch closely, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Okay, ready for a quick rundown of some other updates from this week?
Hit me.
All right, first up, Threads is finally giving you the ability to edit posts for up to 15 minutes.
Oh, wow, that's actually a pretty big deal. I wonder if that changes the whole vibe of the app.
Right. It'll be interesting to see. Also, YouTube Shorts are getting longer. 3 minutes now, just like TikTok.
Which, honestly, was only a matter of time. YouTube does not like being outdone.
Nope, not one bit. And last but not least, LinkedIn is trying to step up its social game.
Oh, yeah. What was it? Showing you where your new followers found you?
Yeah.
Trying to be all mysterious and intriguing?
Exactly, which I guess makes sense. I mean, their whole thing is networking.
True. You know, it's funny though, right? All these platforms making all these changes, trying to be more transparent, more creator friendly.
And then there's Meta.
Yeah, and then there's Meta. But honestly, it's not just them. What about these new Ray-Bans they're coming out with?
The ones that can tell you where you parked your car.
Yep, those ones. These sound amazing. Except they're only available in the US and Canada for now. Come on.
It's the classic phased rollout. Test it in a smaller market first. Work out the kinks.
Yeah, I get it. But still, it's like, come on, share the cool tech love.
You know it makes you wonder, don't it? Like, what else are we missing out on?
Right. Yeah. Okay. But before we spiral down that rabbit hole, let's bring it back. What does all of this mean for our listeners? This week, next week, all the weeks after that.
Honestly, I think the big takeaway here is that social media is constantly evolving, whether we like it or not.
Which is why we do these deep dives. So you don't have to be constantly refreshing your feeds, trying to keep up.
Exactly, but it's not just about knowing what's changing. It's about understanding what those changes actually mean.
Like how to use those changes to your advantage.
Right, whether you're a creator trying to build a following, a business trying to connect with customers, or just someone who wants to understand how these platforms work, knowledge is power.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And who knows what next week will bring.
I know, right? Maybe those Meta Ray bands will finally make it overseas. A girl can dream.
Hey, stranger things have happened.
That's for sure. All right, well, on that note, we're going to wrap things up here. As always, thanks for joining us for another deep dive into the wild world of social media.
Until next time.